We were asked to a ball at the Laird's mansion house, and the wife says to me, we'll need to look spruce. By the look of this caird, I'm feeling quite sure it's likely to be a right swanky affair. Well, the time sin come round for the night of the spree, and I was guy fluster, I'll tell you nae lee, with my swallow-tailed jacket, strippit breeks, bowler hat, 'cause I even scared hell out the all yellow cat. The wife, in high heels, she went down with a yell, her behookie sticking up like Aaron's goat fell. But off we set wondering what was in store. Oh, het up and sweet and a chapped in the door. We were ushered in by some Sassenach flunky. Wha shouted were names to the hail of the company. There was all kinds of folk there, like writers and actors, accountants and bankers, and even twa factors. They're easy to ken, yon fly cunning jokers, big snakes in their purse and their tweed knickerbockers. There was lords, there was ladies, there was dukes and duchesses, and I stood and I gawped at some of their dresses, all bare of the back, nothing holding them up. I dinna ken yet what gied them a grip. It must have been some of yon newfangled ways, but if only they slip, they'd be left in their stays. On the menu there was some extraordinary feeds, all written out in a fancy foreign screed. There was rare bits and souffles and things like hors d'oeuvres, and waiters swarming about us in droves. Well, my partner was young Lady Ford, fae Balrizzy, was thick as a mare, a great muckle hizzy. She'd rings in her fingers and bells in her lugs, and she tell't me she bred on big Labrador dugs. Ha, they're good for damn all, says I with a snicker, but for cocking their legs or maybe pot lickers. Well, we were eating our prunes when I dropped all her dress, and along with the custard it made a guy mess. Says she, I hope the prune stains come out. Man, I felt a right country lout. Says, aye, well I hope so, I've swallowed all mine. They'll likely come through you if you just give them time. Well, they poured me drambuies, dose after dose, and it fizzed in my guts and come back down my nose. I says to my partner, excuse me, Balrizzy. I didn't dare tell her, but I felt a bit dizzy. Now, whether it was the hors d'oeuvres, or the souffles, or liquor, but I had a good gone dose of the skitter. The least wee bit goof got me splitter and squirt. A pickle mere drops down the tail of my shirt. Well, I set off for hame, the nonsense lang past, and my breeks over my arm and my drawers at half-mast. The pain in my gut would end in a hurry. Oh, and sit down again and spray the dyke back with slurry. Well, I stepped along smartly below the big trees, my shirt tail flapping about in the breeze. 'Twas dark as a dungeon, I cared nae a whistle. Then I sat my arse down in a bushy Scotch thistle. Well, an owl up a bin gave a screech and a hoot. Says, aye, damn your skin if you'd ever the scoot. Sit your tail in a thistle, it's really nae joke, regardless of whether you're a hen or a cock. But by and by we get hame without further mishap, and I dare say I get many a laugh when I look back on the dirts that I took that night of the spree, when I hurt myself eating because it was free.